I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. And honestly, I don't really know how to deal with what has happened in the last 4 years, people. We have done our best here at the Armageddon Update. We have tried to be funny and honest and poignant and stupid. Pretty heavy on the stupid, actually. Last 4 years were hard to take in. And trying to live a life and deal with the daily insanity of the sweet potato Hitler administration, and all of us trying to ride a giant snowball of crazy rolling downhill as it's getting bigger and bigger every day.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong.
And us just holding on. Actually, it was worse than that. We were like a professional bull rider let out of the chute trying to ride that bull and assemble IKEA furniture at the same time. Scared and frustrated, we soldiered on here. All of us did, actually. So we got 2 impeachments. Wow. You know the old saying, impeach me once, shame on me. Impeach me twice, get banned from Twitter for life.
I'm not going to say the N-word again, and that's final.
We made jokes for 4 years about this unfunny punchline of a walking illiterate heart attack, a fat man that wanted to screw his daughter and who held the Bible upside down, Satan style. However, watching the first day of the impeachment trial was like waking up in Vegas in the movie The Hangover. I mean, what just happened? How do I have a chicken in my ass and a tattoo of a chicken in my ass? What did we do for the last 4 years? And I got this cold feeling like I haven't had since my ex-wife brought me coffee one morning near the end of our relationship. She was like, because she never brought me coffee, ever. And she kept saying, go ahead, drink it, go ahead. Yeah, no, you sound like Putin, back off. The chill I felt watching the impeachment trial and seeing this landfill full of garbage that Trump spread out on America over these last 4 years, condensed into one video about its culmination, an attempt to overthrow the government of the United States, to install a dictator, a despot, a man who was willing to send a mob to kill the vice president and members of Congress so he could stay in the White House. I mean, that's one way to keep your job. The other way to keep your job is to do your fucking job. And he didn't. But Trump, I mean, this hack, 6 times bankrupt, reality television, pillow-fisted punk whose daddy gave him $400 million, was willing to do anything to make sure Melania got to use that new tennis pavilion behind the White House. And today, during the trial, it hit me how used to crazy we gotten. We are people with moron dipshit PTSD. In 4 years, we got used to hate and anger and violence, blowing off our families over politics. And it all peaked with the riot at the Capitol. The same people that screamed Blue Lives Matter killed a cop, Officer Sicknick, and injured 150 others. And today, I heard the panic dispatch calls of the Capitol Police as the mob of LARPing military surplus pandas beat them, punched them, called them racial slurs that were used on slaves repeatedly. Because, you know, one cop, a black police officer, a man dedicated to protecting our leaders, had the N-word screamed in his face at least 15 times. Blue Lives Matter. Really? And I'm sorry I'm not going for jokes today, but today I realized that under this psycho whose best friend was the worst pedophile we've ever known, we as a country got so used to the worst things in our humanity because it was on display daily and so often that we forget how evil, brutal, needless, racist, and disgusting it all was. We just got used to it. They built a fucking gallows on the lawn of the Capitol. They screamed, hang Mike Pence, and they didn't mean by his underpants so he could pledge a fraternity. They said they were going to put a bullet in the skull of Nancy Pelosi. And they were told to do it by the President of the United States. The President. To you who were there, and to the senators that promoted it, there are no insults low enough. There is no punishment harsh enough. You didn't just try to hold on to power. You tried to kill democracy. You tried to kill the free and fair election and the peaceful transfer of power that is the crown jewel of our entire American experiment. And you call yourself patriots? Americans. That's what you say about yourselves. Right. To all you senators that went with this, good luck in your next election. I'm sure it's going to go well.
Officer Goodman passes Senator Mitt Romney and directs him to turn around in order to get to safety.
I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update.